Howdy folks, Kirk and Jason here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. Today what we're going to do is we're going to show you guys how to stucco a window with a different sort of product. If you look here, this is what we call a sand finish. And generally we can do a two-coat system with Portland cement or any of the other cements. And we can create something similar where it'll pass. But we're using a product now that has glass beads in it. It's designed for interior as well as exterior. I'll tell you about it as I start using it. Now, what it is, it's called Ecoplast, and it is for interiors, exteriors. It's great for fire ratios and things of that nature. But the reason I kind of like this stuff is because it doesn't have any lye in it, and lye burns your skin. It doesn't have any silica sand in it. Silica sand, when disturbed, is not good for you either. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put it on. Another good thing about this stuff too, guys, is you can put it on, say, an inch at a time, where most stuccos, you can't really do an inch at a time, and then come right back and put another solid inch. But as I'm putting it on, you can see almost, you see that sand, and you see this sand, it's almost identical already. So that's why I chose this particular material for this guy here, because it's already got the exact same type of sand, or actually it doesn't have sand, it has glass beads. I like it. I've been using it a while now. I've done it on a few explanation videos because I think it's a wonderful product. So what we're doing here is we're going to fill this out to the grades, meaning this wall and this window here. This window here gets about a 1/4 inch reveal. So after I finish plaster this, what I'll do is I'll take my trowel there and I'll come here and use it as a rod. And then I'll do it here too, so I can get it almost true and plumb without doing much else. And so how long will this take to set? About half hour, but that'll give me a chance to do this and that patch. And this particular stuff I'm using here too, it's really sticky. I mean, that's how sticky it is. Messing around now, guys, that's pretty sticky. Anyway, so getting back to what I'm doing here, you can do this two ways, guys. Since I taped the window, I can pull it in here like this and not worry about it. Had I not taped that window, then I wouldn't want to get that frame wet. Okay. Now generally what I'll do is look how much do I need, put it on there, and that's another good thing about this. It hangs like whipping cream, meaning with that, if I did this right here with regular Portland, the Portland would tend to be heavy and it would want to not key in here. It would want to drop. So this particular material, when I seen this, he sent me a picture of this online, and I thought, that looks like a job for Kemset, Kemset. I'm going to move the ladder one more time, and see right there, guys, it's not falling out, and that's 1.5 inches thick. So that's another good reason why this material here is something I've been using a lot of lately. It's kind of new, of course, naturally from Europe, where they're used to limes out there. Here, about 150 years in the U.S., we're using more products that have Portland cement, because Portland cement dries in a hurry. I mean, you put that on and it's dry, and people here just no patience, want it done yesterday. So now the tape acts as a guide. Boom, that's done. And when I get ready to float that, I'll show you how that floats too. What I'm going to do here is finish this side up. If I can get situated here. Crooked ladder, that's okay. I'm showing you guys how sticky this particular product is, because you might have a use for it. So far I found many uses for it, including ceilings. It's great for ceilings, it just hangs so well. Walls, of course it hangs very well on the walls. As a rule too, guys, when you're doing tops like this, fill it up like so, and then try not to hit the frame with your trowel, and just shave it. Now that's ready to be floated. So this last piece here, because I got the blue tape on it, I'm just going to finish up doing. And notice too, the windows, all windows usually are inset, and so I'm taking it in right here, 1/4 inch. When I get to the top, when it sets a little bit, I'll take all that in 1/4 inch, because that's code. You want to have your flange on there. Let's see, I don't need very much more. Just going to finish this little piece here. And then I'm going to go to that next hole right there and patch that in. And by the time Jay mixed me up some more mud, hopefully this will be ready to float. And I'll show you how we float it. It's another day at the office for us. It's a piece of cake, you'll see. All right, guys. Now, real important. Never paint your windows the night before, because even with the blue tape, if I put the red tape, it would have pulled it all off. I told him, when did you paint this? He said, yesterday. I said, oh man, it's going to pull some of the paint off, but getting off the point. Okay, guys, you keep the trowel wet. You keep the trowel wet, and you go over it. And if you guys say, gee, I can't make the wall true and plumb with the trowel, you can use a straight edge or a derby and just do the whole thing. Now, this particular product here, I kind of like it because it doesn't have the lye in it, which that's why I wear long sleeve shirts, guys, because the lye will just 15 minutes. It'll make your skin red, itch, and it does all kind of bad stuff. So I like to get away from it. This has no lye. All right, guys, is this ready to float? Let's see. No, I'm not ready. You're ready. Anyway, what I did was, since I suck at tennis, I took my tennis racket and put it on top of this lid, because as I float with this sponge float, it's going to take the aggregate off the wall, put it in here, and I need it off. And rather than tap it here, which actually compresses it in here, I'm just going to tap it right on that bucket or right on this net. Listen up, Marshalltown Curry and Bond Tools. Make something like this so I can throw this piece of junk away. All it is a lid. You take a lid and I drilled some holes on it and put this. I did that like 30 years ago, 35, because we were doing something similar. So you guys make a lid that's like that, and we could just tap it with the whole float. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Okay, now this particular material is good for interior, exterior. I might have mentioned that, but it's sticky. It's kind of like, now you see that the float is full. So when a float gets full of aggregate, it's taking this plaster. This is lime plaster, by the way, guys, made of limestone. It takes it and as you bring the float out to match this, as you bring the sand out to match this sand. We call it a float finish in my industry because we use floats, but you folks know it as a sand finish. So I'm bringing the sand out, the aggregate. Okay, so, and there's a lot of cements that you can do this forever and hardly ever have to clean the aggregate out of here. But the sticky stuff like this, you got to clean it out constantly because it fills the float up. And again, this would probably be great for hospitals and schools as a alternative to Structolite because of the code compliance, meaning it's sound deadening, and it's got thermal values such as you can't catch it on fire, guys. That's huge. I'll tell you what's also huge that people, if I tell this to, they think, are you out of your mind? If you put this on the inside of your house like I did on the inside of my house about 10 years ago, I was explaining. It was a 2-hour video explaining all about lime and the history of lime. And when you inhale limestone, you inhale magnesium and all that good stuff. We're by the Pacific Ocean, by the way. We're in San Francisco and the ocean is right here. And I'm thinking, man, it's nice. You inhale all that ocean air, which is full of magnesium and all the good stuff. So this inside your house is lime plaster. It's a mineral. You inhale it off the walls. And you can't see it, but it's actually good for you. That's another reason this would be spec'd out for hospitals and schools, I'll bet you kind of soon, because it doesn't have the lye, and it doesn't have the silica. And silica, by the way, like I said earlier, it is not harmful if it's not cut or broken into. But I would think there'd be much more advantages to this particular product in a hospital or a school where lime is spec'd out for the strength and other reasons. Anyway, you can see where that is. This is glass. What's glass? Made of sand. So it's glass. It looks like heavy sand. There's no sand in this particular product. And there is sand in this right here. So we use this product just because I wanted to match this sandy finish right here. Anyway, guys, it's getting late. We're getting tired. We're getting goofy. We thank you guys for watching, and as usual, we'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, folks, we've reached the end of another video. As always, we thank you for watching. If you enjoy what we're putting out for you guys, please like and subscribe to keep supporting us. And as usual, from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.